Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name is Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade, and I've just finished having a fist fight with Twitter. By which I mean I've scuffed up the notification for that horribly. Let me fix that actually a second. Which has delayed the start of my stream by a few minutes. But it's fine. It's fine. If I keep telling myself it's fine, it will be. Let's see, I can reply to this, right? How does one reply to a tweet? There we go. But yeah, so anyway, now that I've finished making a meal out of that, on tonight's agenda, we've got some Faster Than Light. I thought it'd be a nice little, it's a game I've been playing a little bit of recently, just kind of been picking it back up. It's one of those games I very much like because I kind of know my way around it. Not to the extent of some experts, but I know my way around enough that I've beaten it a couple of times. And, yeah, and like, it's that nice kind of point where it's like doable but challenging. Also, it's like, you know, it has its points where everything is hectic, but the majority of this game is just very relaxing, and that's exactly what I could use, right about now. Plus, it also breaks up all the Strive content, and while, I certainly like putting out Strive content, I do like to do other things as well. So we've got a bit more Strive on Wednesday on that subject, but 2 of the streams this week aren't Strive, so that's something. But yeah, so our main goal today is to just delete that, and so these are all the cruisers I have unlocked. I have beaten the game with the Zoltan cruiser and the stealth cruiser. Not really surprising on the stealth cruiser fronts because cloaking is essentially how I beat the flagship. I think on both of these, actually. Because whatever big fancy attack it starts doing, you can just cloak and decide to not actually take that. Which is very great. The Engi ship obviously needs that adding. But also it focuses a lot on drones, which I don't have on either of these ships, because I think the majority of drones just kind of aren't good. I mean, maybe I'm horrendously wrong there, like I said, but just from my personal experience, never really used drones to, like, get anything done, because the fact they can't target things is crippling. But, that's technicals. We'll get into that later. For now, we'll pick our space donut with, who we got here? Gumpo in the front, Noemi on weapons, and Kirkner will be on shields. I don't know why it puts them on engines automatically. I mean, maybe that's like the pro strat, but seems odd. And we start with an Iron Blast 2, which can chunk down level 1 shields and, like, maybe level 2 if you're lucky, but, like, if you're at fighting ships with level 2 shields, you've only got this, then you're going to have a bad time. And we've got this little combat drone, which is our only source of damage. So, yeah, we have to rely on that hitting rooms and doing damage to them, but obviously it will hit random ones, so if I could really do with them, their weapons going down, that's out of my hands. Excuse me, just taking a quick drink. Speaking of quick drinks, actually, ahead of the cocktail stream this weekend, I do have a prototype version of one of the drinks I'm going to be making, and I will say, currently needs a bit of refinement before that stream. It is, because I like to make, obviously I'll do probably some working stuff out on the fly in the stream, but I like to have a rough idea, like a very rough baseline of, you know, whether the ingredients I'm going to mix go together, and I think there's something I can make out of this, but right now it's altogether too sweet. This is, although to be fair, this is admittedly because you're meant to top this with champagne or prosecco, and I've got a very small bottle of the stuff, but I don't want it to lose, I don't want to pop it now and then have it lose all its fizz by the weekend. So I've just done it with lemonade instead, and yeah, who'd have thought? You've got some sweet ingredients in there anyway, and you cut it with lemonade, and it turns out to be very sweet, like, kind of overpoweringly so. But, like I said, I think there's potential in that one. But that's something for Saturday's stream, so I won't blabber on too much about it now. Let's just get going. And, I think I will be reading out all these, just for the benefit of, well, for the benefit of having a nice chill stream, shall we say. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. And then, okay, tips I won't bother reading, but because like I know what fuel is. You run out of it, and you get to be sad for a little bit until something with like 4 shields and 20 missile launchers shows up. So this is our star map. We got to get here via these places. The more of these we can visit, the better, but also the more fuel it costs. There is kind of a time limit on how many of these we can jump to. There'll be like this wave of red that comes in from the left. So, yeah. Don't want to stand in that. Standing in that, very bad. Oh, cool. First combat. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational as you move into attack. Okay. You know what? Kind of a mean first start, but it's not one the Engi cruiser can't deal with. So, what it said about hacking there is you'll notice kind of down where my engines are. I should probably power these up as well, actually. This in a bit. Well, so where I've got my engines, I've got one green bar, and then one blue bar. Or kind of like blue bar across through it. That blue bar is essentially like means that I can't add more power to it, whereas normally I would be, which is the result of their hacking. If we take a look over to the opposing ship here, we've got a basic laser, my shields should block that. We've got an ion, my shields won't be able to block that if they're ioned. And we've got a crew teleporter, so our first port of call is to drag everyone to medbay, make sure it's turned on, open all the doors, because if I'm going to fight someone with the Engi, it had better bloody be somewhere where I can, well, heal permanently. So yeah, you can see this. I'm doing this here because I've spotted that this is a crew teleporter. So they should teleport on my ship any minute. Yep, there they are. And now they can go and suffocate. So, first ion hits, deploy the drone now. I should have done that way earlier, actually. I forgot my timing on this. Crew teleporter down. Okay, piloting is getting ioned, but drone has actually done its job and taken down weapons. It's a miracle. So now I just need to keep switching targets to this ion between the shields so the drone can actually hit things and the weapons so that I don't get hit. Oh no, they've repaired their crew teleporter. Is this guy going to get out? Damn it. Every time. Well, not a huge amount we can do about it. Just kind of wait for our droney friend here to swan around and, ooh, hold up. No, wait, the shields are still down. There we go. There's a certain kind of timing and rhythm you have to get into that, between timing your ion shots so that they take down the shields and your drone actually hits the ship, otherwise you do no damage, because the shields will block the drone and your ion doesn't do anything. Outside of disabling systems. But anyway, with the pirate ship destroyed, your ship's systems is restored to full functionality. You salvage what you can from the debris. 3 fuel, which is pretty good, and 7 scrap, which is, I mean, okay, but the 3 fuel's the big takeaway there. So, our next couple of options, we've got 2 normal locations and 1 nebula location. I'm tempted to go nebula here, 1, because we need to go down to get to this exit anyway, and 2, because each one of these we jump through, they're a little more awkward in the, excuse me. They're a little more awkward in that, your sensors will be down. So I won't be able to see the inside of my ship unless someone is standing in the room. Which is hard if you're trying to spot, like, fires or hull breaches or stuff. But it also means this red wave I was on about will slow down a bit. Which is good, because it means I have more time to jump around more of the stars. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from the beacons. Always kill it with fire. We need the scrap. You power up your weapons and move in to engage. Right. The good news is, we have no boarding, which is very nice. The downside is, they have a missile launcher, which goes straight through my shields, so I need to kill their weapons immediately. And what I've also done here is that now that no one's going to be standing in the med bay, so I've moved Noemi back to weapons, Kirkner back to shields. I'll save those positions, actually. And I've put an extra power bar on the engines which were hacked before. Which gives us a little more dodge, so a little more chance that we don't get hit by the missile and have our day ruined. Because that would be lovely. Wait for that to fire. There we are. So now that's fired. You can see the little ion ball travelling out there. I can turn the drone on, and if I've timed this right, that hits there. Drone hits. Drone attempts to hit shields. Okay. That could be a lot worse. It's a bit of hull damage, but if that had hit shields or weapons, or particularly weapons or drones, actually, I would have been incredibly sad. Unfortunately, it looks like this ion is not going to be able to deal with the missile launcher, so we're just going to have to eat a lot of damage here. Unless, this is why we put the extra power in engines. Drone, please hit the weapons. Please stop hitting this empty room. I'm begging you. Looks like they don't want to fight. They are trying to escape. So whenever an enemy tries to escape in this game, what you need to do is hit either the piloting, which thankfully our drone has just done. First recorded instance of drone hitting a system I wanted it to. Or the engines. If either of those are down, then you get this enemy FTL delayed message. If it says enemy FTL charging, it means they're both fine. If it says jump in a minute, it means you've probably got time for like one more like last hurrah shot before they go, if you're lucky. Ooh, okay, that's medbay, and that's a hull breach. Not what I'd call ideal, but could be worse. Okay, thank God. Drone actually hit shields, which means my ion could keep hitting their weapons. There we go. Takes that missile launcher out of commission that was wrecking us. You search the remains of the ship, but only come across blueprints and debris from broken machinery. A shame, but you take what scrap you can salvage. Right. So, remember what I said about nebulas being like you can't spot hull breaches? Well, I can hear this hull breach, and given this is the only damaged system, I can give you a pretty good guess that it's there. So if I walk my guys in there... Oh, look, yep. That room's all red and stripy, because there's a hole in it to space. So they have to go in there and repair that. Luckily, while the Engi are very bad at fighting, their hands are spanners, so means they are good at fixing. There we are, now out of combat. I can just turn the med bay on now they've fixed that. Turn it back off, so I've got 2 power spare down here to use my combat drone. Send them back to their stations. And, you know what? Let's hit up another nebula. You detect a Mantis expedition vessel returning home with its haul. So determined are they, in fact, that they don't wait to see if you're hostile before firing. Great. Okay. Somewhat unusual for a Mantis ship. Normally, after a bit, you learn that each of the races have a specified thing they're good at. Excuse me again. The Mantis ships, as we saw from the first one, normally have a crew teleporter, where they'll teleport on, and then because they're the best at hand-to-hand combat in the game, they will, teleport on your ship and kill all your dudes, which is not ideal. This one has opted to not do that, which is great, because it means my dudes can stay on their stations. Unfortunately, they also have a missile launcher, so I'm back to just kind of praying that something gets resolved there. Of course, this does mean I am... Ooh! That's a problem. That's a problem. Right. That's the oxygen down, which means our oxygen levels start dropping and not refilling. So I'm going to need to send... No, I'm going to fix that. Or to just get missiled again, I guess. Never mind, she's... They, I'm going to refer to the Engi as, are pretty good at their job, as it turns out. Wait, have I've been talking about... Yeah, no, Noemi's on weapons. I've been talking about Kirkner this whole time. The one thing worse than getting their pronouns wrong, just getting their fucking name wrong. Okay, the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 2 missiles, which, I mean, we don't really use at the minute, but, you know, it'd be nice in case we pivot into a missile weapon. A drone part, and 18 scrap. Where is Kirkner? Given that they took a missile to the face like a champ, we should probably stick him in med bay for a second, and then power that off again. We can do some nebula jumping, like here to here to here to here to here to here. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then if I spot anything interesting, like a shop or a distress beacon, or oh no, that's not great. You find 2 heavily damaged ships floating nearby, the remains of a battle. You begin to harvest some usable debris when you hear the sound of someone beaming aboard, followed by the shouts of a boarding party. So there are dudes on my ship. Because it's a nebula, I can't hear them. And because it's a nebula with an ion storm, which is what this Thunderbolt item means, I have way less power. I mean, luckily in this case, I don't have to power up the weapons or drones. It doesn't matter too much. But, yeah, not cool, dudes. So, they are in medbay. That is not very cash money. And I can tell they're in medbay because there's this red fist icon here that says, like, hey, we are currently being attacked. So let's power up medbay. Let's get all them wrestling there. And then, yeah, because we're just out healing damage, this is kind of just more of a formality at this point. Like I said, nice chill game. Just get to sit here and watch my dudes win. I'm going to take another sip of that test drink that I made. Yeah, an interesting one, that one. Needs refinement, I think. Let's, Right, everyone's fully healed. I can send you all back to your respective stations. Put this power back in engines. Yeah, I can afford to go to this nebula. Another ion storm. You jump into a sector of the nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at the beacon moves in to attack. Okay. Okay. So you're telling me, in the middle of this ion storm... Huh. Damn, this is really bad. Not gonna lie to you. So we've got something with cloaking, ions to disable my shields, and then beams to just tear apart my ship. Right, okay, here's the plan. We take 1 out of engines. Then I think after that we have to take 1 out of O2 and just put it in the combat drone and hope that the combat drone kills them before they kill us. Right, go gadget combat drone, hit the weapons. Yes. Thank God that worked. Okay. Now this is a lot less scary because as long as I have a shield up, this beam does nothing. And you may be wondering, well, how do you know all the weapons these guys have just from looking? And the answer is I've played too much of this game. Because it's very easy to just say, oh, I'll just do like 1 when you're meant to be doing other things. Okay. Back with the cloaking, which is not ideal. I think automated ships like this don't have a crew, but they slowly fix their systems over time. So if they slowly fix their weapons... Never mind, just hit them again. we're all good. Oh, and I got an achievement for that. I hardly lifted a finger. Which I think is for just killing something with just drones. Huh. Surprised I haven't got that one before, but fair enough. Anyway, the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material, 3 fuel, a drone, 13 scrap, all good stuff. I'm going to turn the oxygen back on, because that's getting a little low. Right, yeah, we should probably get a move on. Could, like, send it all the way back around there if I've got enough time, but, it's about having enough time. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Draw straws and send a crew member over to the slavers. No, we're not going to surrender to slavers, because if I fight you and I don't mess it up, there's a not insignificant chance you give me an extra crew member. Also, your weapons are just awful. So, yeah. That should have been... I was way off time on that, but it's fine. Ooh, really would have liked that to hit weapon. Okay, never mind. It did. There we are. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. Well, if you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. Welcome aboard, Zinzin. For now, you can be our engines person. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to put Kirknor on engines and Zinzin on shields. Is that the wise idea? No. Hold on, because recharging shields is too important. Engines, we can, what's the man benefit of engines? Like, plus of it. Yeah, that is kind of important. How into shields is, or engines is Kirkner? Like, not really into either. Let's be honest. Yeah, no, I think it makes more sense to put, Kirkner on engines and Zinzin on shields. And then later we presumably find someone else, because I don't want Zinzin to be stationed somewhere. I want Zinzin being a mantis, which is one of these green bug people who are very good at fighting people. I want them to be running around fighting people, not sitting at a desk. But, you know, if they have to have a station, that's as good a one as any. Let's go to here. You come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. You quickly receive a transmission from the pirate. Stay out of this fight and we'll make it worth your while, see? I'm kind of just ad-libbing the voices here, honestly. I'm not exactly a pro voice actor, or any kind of voice actor, but we have fun here. What can we say? So accept their bribe, which is 3 fuel and a drone part and 8 scrap, which it's like... but I can probably get more by attacking it. So we're gonna do that instead. Oh, it has mind control. Oh, please don't mind control my bug that I just got. The pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto yours. Okay, you mind control the Engi, that's fine. Let's hit it with things. Yep, you shoot engines all you want. Come on, drone, hit something useful. Hitting shields is good. That's really annoying. So what you may have just witnessed there is another little fun quirk of drones that I'm not entirely sure why it's a thing. But if they fly in front of a gun, which you have no control over, they die, and now that combat drone is on cooldown, which means they have time to, like, fix their stuff. There we go. Yeah, and also means I waste another drone part, which these things are limited. Each time I send out this little guy here, this number goes down, and I don't get them back. So, yeah, really not cool. Fine, our previous offer wasn't generous enough. Let's improve it. Accept the more generous bribe of 5 fuel, a drone part, and 7 scrap. 5 fuel is like a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'd get more scrap, I think, if I attacked him, but I'm fine with taking 5 fuel, I think. Like, that's a lot of gas. We'll take that. Ooh, fun. Actually, yeah, no, this is absolutely fine. I don't even need to activate the drone for this one. So, you arrive in an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. Now, what it means by asteroid belt is, which you can probably see, lots of asteroids everywhere, and there's this big danger symbol. This means that an asteroid will occasionally like fly into your ship, and if you don't have a shields up, it'll hit you. This automated scout is in an asteroid field without any shields. So long as I stop it attacking by disabling its weapons, look, there we are, it'll just kind of get hit to death by itself. There we go. Job done. Sure do love playing the ship that does no damage and having to rely on environmental effects to do it for me. Asteroids? Can we get any? Seems to be a bit few and far between. There we go. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. So we have 2 fuel, a drone, and 13 scrap. Just need to wait a second, because while you're in these dangerous situations... Ooh. That's pretty greedy, but I kind of do want to do it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I just try and use my fingers a bit here. 1, 2, 3. That's right on the line. Like 3, I'd say we're fine. 4 is a bit... Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to play it a bit safer. As much as I'd like to go and check out that distress. There is a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. Why, yes, I would like to sell 5 missiles that I'm not using. Thank you. This will help greatly. And on the subject of all this scrap, I'm saying, like, well, what's that for? It's useful if I come across a shop, which I really need to, because I would like a gun that fires things that damage people. Or a better drone. And it's also used for upgrading systems. So we can get things like more shields. Which I might do at the start of next sector if I don't see a shop, because 2 shields is very nice. Or more power for weapons, more power for drones. Although an important thing to note about that when I say more power, I mean more room to put power in. So, for example, if I were to upgrade my engines and pay 15 here, it would add another blank box down here. So, kind of like what our med bay is at the minute, I'd get another blank box. In order to turn that green, actually gain the benefits of having that, though, I need to put one of these from my reactor in as well. So, every one increases in here, and these ones... Subsystems don't rely on the reactors, so they're fine. But any increase in these main systems also relies on you having an increase in the reactor. But like I said, nothing really to worry about on that front at the minute. Oh, you receive a request. What should I do for this? All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? Sure, I'll go and poke a Mantis war camp. Thank you. If you can just give us a count on their numbers, perhaps we can get the rebels to help. Added a quest marker to the next sector, and we've been given a nice little down payment of 13 scrap. Yeah, I'm not sure about that distress beacon. Maybe I could have. You have arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You receive a message from a small refuge convoy. I'm gonna regret giving all these different voices, aren't they? Hail! We'd like to help you on your mission, but we don't have much to offer. If you have an extra medal, perhaps we could work on your ship? Inquire about their specialty. They offer to upgrade your door subsystem in exchange for some scrap. I think this is cheaper than what it would be normally, so yeah, sure. It's 15 scrap. You let their team on board, and after a short time they finish their work. Which upgrades my doors by 1. Now you might say, well, what's the point of that? their doors. It means it's harder for fires and ne'er-do-wells, shall we say, to walk through my ship. So once we're at the exit beacon, we get a choice of some of these. So we've got a civilian sector or a rock-controlled sector. I think the civilian sector is where we go for here, because we've had an okay start, but, you know, 0 stores has kind of hurt us a bit. But we'll see on the map if this gets fixed here. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector before the pursuing rebels can catch you. Yes, the same as last. We've got to go here. There is still no... Yeah, okay, there's still no stores, so... We are going to dump this 100 scrap into getting two extra things in the shield subsystem and 2 power bars to handle it, which means... Ta-da! Extra shield. If anyone comes at us with some of those ion or laser weapons, we might have a bit of an easier time. Right, my plan here is Nebula, here, Quest, and then just kind of mosey on up over here. It appears that an automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passing. That's not good. The ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Don't worry, I'll just target its, Actually, it's only got a beam and... Okay, so it's... Hear me out. It's only got a beam and a single laser. Now, the beam does no shield penetration. The laser will only hit once and deal 1. But I have 2 shields, so... As far as I'm concerned, its weapons and its drones don't bother me. What bothers me is it getting away, potentially. So I'm going to have to ion down its engines and hope that, I was late on that again. Yeah, I hope that stops it. Yes, enemy FTL delayed because I've ioned its engines. That's what we like to see. And the piloting. Need to just keep it delayed. Okay, the piloting's very down now, as are their engines. Keep them down, keep it firing. And we got out of that one alright. The ship breaks apart and you feel the relief and the knowledge that you will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet. A couple of extra fuel, a couple of drone parts. There really are just no shops here, huh? I expected one by now. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Yes, I would like some of your military goods. What have you got? A drone and an ion. That's fine. I have 2 shields. So as long as I keep your shields down, let my drone do the rest. Look, it does nothing. Does give my guy here Zinzin a chance to work on shields though, which is nice. There we go. Now, if I was being, you know, super optimal here, what I could do, in fact, is turn this combat drone off, let the these like weapons, or let this kind of attack, let this one drone attack me a bit, safe in the knowledge that as long as I had this trained on its weapons, that ion blaster wouldn't get through my shields, and just level this up until this guy's full in shields. But I don't think that would be great for stream, and also I don't want to do it anyway. So yeah, we're just blowing this guy up. You salvage what you can from the broken ship, which is 26 scrap, which is decent. Investigate the station. The station is a storage site for various resources. You salvage everything possible. Another 2 missiles, a drone, and 12 scrap. Alright, let's hit up this Mantis war camp. You find the Mantis encampment, but there are far too many of them to count accurately. You send a long-range message back to the settlement with your findings, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. It would be suicide to attack directly. So we try and leave. As you try to leave, a patrol spots you. Wailing sirens begin to blare around the camp as the ship moves in to attack. Okay, so we've got a teleporter, so everyone, I'm going to need you to sit in medbay. We've got a beam weapon, which don't really care about, and a single ion weapon. So in theory, this should never breach my shields, which is great peace of mind. Ooh, I should also probably turn medbay on. Not a bad idea. And then I want to say we fired a shot with that already, so I'm going to turn that on. Yeah, that we have. Okay. You know, their engines are down, so they should dodge a lot less. Look at this man suffocating. Okay, now I'll close my doors. I can finish this guy off pretty easily. Doors actually kind of nice there. Ooh, actually, wait, hold up. Let's before there we are. We're gonna wait for the ship rooms to stop being red stripy before I send my crew back. Otherwise, my crew will be suffocating, and that's a lot less ideal. In the meantime, yeah, just nice chill, watching the spacecraft go pew pew. All right. With the patrol ship destroyed, you hasten to leave. It won't be long before the other ships catch up. But we did get another 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 24 scrap out of that. So look at that. Already back up to 76, which is... Store. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I very much need it. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. So we've got... Okay. 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 These are all, not bad. I mean, not the chain ion, that's awful, but... So our options here are an extra crew member. They're never normally worth buying, you can just pick them up from stuff. We've got an anti-personnel drone, but we don't need that, we have a mantis for that. An ion intruder, which, will board the enemy's ship and just cause havoc with their systems, which is very funny, but it's also like, again, because I can't target it, it's also very unreliable and it costs more power. So with that lot ruled out, basically, we've got our weapons. Burst Laser Mark 1 looks like the solid option here. Flak also isn't terrible. But I think some directed damage with the burst laser here that doesn't use missiles. Because the flak will use a missile per shot. At least I think it does. Charge time, shots for charge, normal damage. I'm pretty sure flak weapons use missiles. Well, it doesn't actually say that in the tooltip, so maybe I've just dreamt that up. And then other than that, we've got, yeah, all this, which is, I mean, it's like the two systems you're looking out for here really are like hacking and cloaking. Maybe we take backup battery if we get super lucky with the drones, but we haven't here. Like I said, this is out. We've got a mantis for. This is, I mean, we've already got one. And there's no point buying it now when we just have to sell it later for a combat drone Mark II. Like, I'd rather just do the upgrade from 1 to 2 and then buy better weapons to supplement it. And the Iron Intruder is very funny, but also just not very good. Well, it's alright. I'm not going to lie. Saying it's not very good is a disservice to it, but compared to a burst laser, we're just going to take the burst laser. Now, note, I can't actually use this damn thing yet. Because in order to use it, I will need 2 more in weapons. That's 50, 60, 70, 85. And 2 more in here. So that's 95, 105, 110. And then I think the one after that will be 30 scraps. That'll be 140 scrap. So, just 120 scrap to go till I can use the thing I bought. It's all about surviving in that time. But then once this does come online... ooh, hello. That brings the price down a bit. You receive a message from a small convoy. They're looking for some military supplies and are offering to try and improve your reactor in exchange. Yes, I've got fuel and... I mean, yeah, I've got stuff to spare. You make the exchange and their team comes on board to try and improve your reactor. Excellent, excellent. This means I can have med bay and my engines on full now. Which is great news. Or what I could even do, actually, is this is a very minimal investment here. This 1 in engines. So I think I will actually just depower medbay and give us this, which gives us a little more dodge. Another store. Okay. Now I'd love to jump around it and then come back, but I'm right up against the fleet as is. So I'll go here, I'll go here. If there's even a remote chance I can come back down here, I will, but I don't think there will be. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. I will intervene to defend the outpost. The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies a rebel fleet. They move in to engage. Okay, beam drone, but I've got shields, so I don't care. Missile. I very much do care about that. Missile is a problem. So we're going to take down the weapons. Wait for that to fire. Activate my combat drone with the right timing. Okay, what's that going to hit? Hitting medbay is fine. We can fix medbay later. It's not worth pulling people off the stations. Ooh, really wish that, this is with their engine hit as well. Like, they're doing a rather marvellous job of dodging all these. There we go. I'm going to switch to shields. There we go. So now my drone can actually hit them. Hit that just in time. That was about to fire, I feel like. Hit shields again. Because my drone is just chunking into shields. There we go. Hit shields one more time, then go back to weapons. We keep juggling these. Yeah, because if I don't hit weapons soon, I don't get... I mean, or I can get a bunch of misses in a row. The second it did. Okay. Not great. Although of all the systems it could have hit, these two are the best. If it hits shields, suddenly this beam drone starts doing damage. No, not great. If it hits weapons, I can't take them down. If it hits drones, I can't do damage. If it hits engines, I can't dodge. So, like, really it needs to stay away from shields, weapons, and drones, which it has done so far, so, you know. Could be a lot worse. Oh my blooming hell. Who's aiming this? We need a shot on weapons immediately. Come on. Oh, thank God the drone actually hit it. Right. Oh, this one's taken a while. There we go. Right, let's get everyone down here to fix this. The ship breaks apart and you can quickly salvage what you can. So there's the 2 fuel back and one of the drone parts. The outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. Another 3 fuel, another 27 scrap. This brings us up to 60 scrap, which is actually very respectable. So I could go to the store now, should I wish to do so. Which I think is definitely a valid option. Because, yeah, there is no way on God's green earth I'm getting to it if I jumped one of these first, so, to the store we go. Let's see, what's in store for us. Excuse the pun. The space station here has a travelling merchant who shows you his wares. What have we got? Ooh, okay, bit of a smaller one. We have a clone bay, mind control, or hacking. Hacking is really good. Hacking is really good, but it's also really expensive, and we need to get that burst laser online, so I don't think I want to take hacking just yet. Our augmentations are emergency respirators. Crew take half damage from low oxygen. Alternatively, I could just keep my oxygen system powered. Fire suppression automatically puts the fires out throughout the ship. I've also got something for that. It's called doors. And FTL jammer. Scrambles enemies' ship's FTL computers, doubling time it takes for them to jump. Which would be, like, alright. For this ship, I guess. Given how we really struggle to do, like, precise targeting. But At the same time, once I get this burst laser, I can just shoot their engines. That does the same job as this, so... Yeah, a thoroughly uninspiring store. You receive a transmission. What should I do for this? I don't know, I'm just going to do normal. Sorry, sir. This is nothing personal, but we're under orders. The rebel ship's weapons go hot. Only thing I'm scared of there is the missile. This is just a laser. And I've got, like I said, you know, 2 shields holding up strong for this sector. Just wait for Yold Iron to do that. Okay, where's the missile hitting? It's not. Love to see it. Okay, we're gonna need to put something into shields. And have it not miss. I swear that's so consistent how it misses shields. Put another ion into weapons. Because my drone is very helpfully just continually hitting the O2. So this is what I mean about drones. Like, if I could aim this drone, this would be so much better. But I guess it has a pretty high fire rate. Ooh, the enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. Don't worry, their pilot stepped off to fix things, so we're fine. I'm just going to maintain on their shields, because I need every hit possible. There we go. The ship explodes. 2 fuel, the drone, 24 scrap. I think we can go here and then there. Your scans reveal an ore refinery and several factories, all standing still and empty. No life signs detected. So, nothing. I can just about go there, but the question is, does that then cause that to be caught in that? I'm playing right on the edge here, but I think it means that that's fine. I think it means that's fine. We're going to risk it. We're going to go for this distress. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and their repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Promise to help, because as it turns out, this is like the best event you can get as the Engi cruiser. You consider your options. Simply fire on the defense system from a distance, like a chump. Because I have an iron weapon, I can disable the defense system without damaging it. Or, because I've got an Engi crew member, I can remotely repair its targeting system. I think the Engi crew member is the best outcome here, so I'm going to do that. Your crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. The station gives you its thanks, along with a reward of 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 30 scrap. Now, if I remember my maths from earlier, we needed 85, 95, 105, 110 to finish this. I think. So, now I have... Yes, I've got it online. And then... I think it's worth doing this first. Yeah. The order of these actually is important, because it means if the weapon system ever gets damaged, the rightmost power... Like, if this system gets damaged, the bars are removed from the top to the bottom of this stack, essentially. And the order in which they're kind of distributed is like these 2 bars are the bottom 2, these 3 bars are the top 3. So, if the weapon system takes 1 damage, the ion goes down and not the burst laser in this case. And also, the weapon system has to take 4 damage for this laser to go down, so this is essentially a way of safeguarding the fact that I'll always have something shooting, even if it's really slow. I mean, and I'll have my drones, and also, look at that. Perfect. I probably could have done that last sector as well, thinking about it. Or the one where I thought I couldn't go for the distress, but... Hey-ho. You've arrived at the long-range... the long-range what? I'll try that again. The long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures on board. No, we do not board the station. I like my crew. We're going to scrap some of the debris. While waiting for the FTL drive to charge, you skirt around the edge of the station and collect some scrap. It only takes 25 to put another power in that. Which would be cool. Right. Now here's my thinking. I could go to the Engi homeworld, but then I have to deal with 2 hostile sectors. So I'm going to just take the rock-controlled sector now while I'm in a pretty good spot for this point in the game. And then get the 2 easier sectors after. The rock people are my god, reading. The rock people are a powerful and proud race. It is not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through their lands, but don't count on it. Oh, and they got really good music as well. The combat music is great. Got like bum 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 kind of thing going on. It's like weird space Jaws. But yeah, let's go scouting out some beacons. That's a sun. Oh, and that's a horrifying ship. Okay. Unusual solar activity in this region means you need to get out quick. The rock pirate nearby apparently thinks otherwise as they move to attack your ship. Well, of course they do. They're rock. They're immune to fire. Okay, so let's assess the damage. We've got periodic fire strikes coming in. We've got a beam, which I don't really care about. I've activated that way too early, but oh well. Actually, it's got 2... Oh, it's got... That's worth pointing out. It's got level 2 shields. My ion is not going to be able to get through this, so this is where we start... This is, like, mandatory. We need this burst laser. This has got a beam weapon, which still don't really care about. Single fire laser. I've got 2 shields. It's fine. Flak gun. Very much do care about. Shields do nothing to that. I am in danger. So anyway, let's get going, I guess. See what we can do. Gonna auto fire here. Nice. Brings the shields down to 1 because the system's damaged. What's the flak do? Misses. Thank the Lord. Right, okay. Ion's keeping the shields down. I'm going to need the burst laser on the weapons. There we go. One more flak coming in. Misses again. Oh, and my shields were down for long enough that they actually got hit there. That's not great. Hey, guy from engine, do you want to fix that? Oh, yeah, also solar flare. Where's that going to hit? My med bay is on fire. It's fine, we can vent it. It is indeed sus, but we have to vent the fire. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. That's already good. Fuel, drone, 26 scrap. I need this fire to go out before my med bay... before it burns, ideally? Before it burns? No? Okay. Well, I'll fix that later. I can't hang around here because, you know, there's the whole big sun thing. So what did I have access to before? So I'd only really be revealing that location. So yeah, let's go here. A motley collection of rock ships are stationed around this beacon. They look to have restored... What? Reading is not my strong suit at the minute, apparently. I can only apologise. They look to have resorted to a pirate's life. Defensive manoeuvres. They have cloaking. This is, what we would call not very cash money. Okay, medbay doesn't need fixing right now. It's fine. I'm going to get this up. I'm going to just pour everything into their weapons because it's only got 1 shield. Okay, we're taking a little bit of damage. Yeah, their weapons are down, so we shouldn't take that much more. Okay, just hit their weapons to red before they cloaked, which is very cool. Certainly good with me. And switch the ion to target their shields and have the burst laser focus on the weapons. I think that's a bit of a better split. Yeah, I know. You put that missile away. No one wants to see that. Hit the cloaking as well, so they can't do any more of that hide and fix shenanigans, which is great. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap. Up to 78 scrap. Alright, nice. Everyone full health? Looks like it. Just send Kirkner as our resident fixer-upper, as the guy on engines, to deal with that. Aha, store. Right. This changes the battle plan a little bit. Because now I want to go back to here to grab as much scrap as I can and then send it to the store. Because we'll probably have to do a bit of a heal there as well, and that's going to cost 30 or so. The burnt-out hull of a rock mine layer drifts by. Behind the wreck drifts a live mine, an automated drone that drills into ship's holes before exploding. It locks onto your ship's signature and heads your way. I'd like to attempt evasive maneuvers. The ship's turning circle proves too wide, and the mine bites down onto the hull. You can hear it now chewing through the armor. I'm not really being given much of a choice here, but yeah, I guess I'll send someone out to defuse it. Your crew member dons a spacesuit and exits the airlock. When they open up the mine housing, though, they panic. The red wire or the blue? Please don't blow up my ship. I was having a decent run here. Blue. You open your eyes and see that everything is still where it was a moment ago. You did it! Yay! Don't do that to me again. What the fuck? 27 scrap and a heart attack. Getting out of here. You see a Zoltan merchant and asks about his wares. He responds, sorry. No, wait, that's the Engi voice. I should do robots. He goes, sorry, but it took years to gain their trust. I can't be seen communicating with you. I hope you understand. He cuts communications. Fair. Man's on his grind. You know. Do what he must, because he can. Asteroid field. The captain of a rock freighter lost in the asteroid field hails you. Our coordinates led us here, but only death greets us. What must be, must be. Death to all. What kind of fucking logic is that? We're dying, you're close by. Wanna die as well, bestie? Like, the fuck? You power up the battle systems and wonder how long they've been stuck here. Okay, luckily they're actually very, very underpowered, so, yeah, this is the plan. Gonna just keep the shields and weapons down. Or try to. There we go, so with shields down, the asteroids will do a lot of the rest of the work. So yeah, just keep going like that. Once again, it's one of those nice relaxing fights where you can just watch and as the, you know, pew pew spacey game does it for you. And jam out to this rock soundtrack. The rock ship moves into a defensive position and transmits a white flag signal. They seem willing to buy their lives. Okay, first off, 14 scrap is very bad. Second off, just for the sheer clownery of why you attacked me in the first place, perish. I mean, this is what they asked for. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Actually, not that much more. The 6 fuel was probably worth it. Right. I think... God, I could go to one more place before this store. I think I might. I think I'm gonna... Oops. I accidentally kicked my desk. I think I'm gonna greet it. A curious sight greets you at this beacon. A disabled rock freighter drifts in space while 2 mantis craft battle it out, presumably over who deserves the spoils. Wait, then attack the surviving mantis. The mantis craft are both too busy slaughtering one another to notice you. Eventually, the smaller ship gets the upper hand, but they must have blown a fuse in the assault and their weapons system is inoperable. Now is the time to attack. Oh no. My poor guys. Oh, this is actually bullying. I should really buy another reactor slot for this. I don't even need to waste the drone here if they can't use weapons. I'm just gonna, like, dogpile shields and have a good time. Oh yeah, I should do the doors thing. Because I saw this. There's a crew teleporter on there. Yeah, you enjoy suffocating, buddy. It really is super unfortunate for this. I don't think I've ever had this event before either. Where it's just like, oh yeah, their shit is not great. But hey, I'll take it. It's just like, just like, you want to fight a ship that literally can't fire back at you? Like, yeah, I'd love that. Oh, they're back. Okay, I don't want to vent again, so we're just gonna do some wrestling. Oh, because I have medbay powered up, I have the Engi medibots, yeah. This guy's significantly better at fighting than I am. But Engi medibots, let's go. Really? I should be ion bursting their teleporters. I don't even have to deal with that again. Here we go. Just wait for these last couple of burst lasers to hit. Alright. Guess we're waiting for another volley of fire. Because of course one of them missed. There we go. Free ship and whatever they were fighting over. In the time it took you to eliminate the Mantis ship, the Rock must have repaired their FTL drives and jumped away. You picked the bones of both Mantis vessels. Oh, okay. You know what, fair. Right, it's shopping time. You cross paths with the Rock ship returning from a rare diplomatic mission. Equally surprising, the captain responds to your hails and agrees to a mutual trade. Do-do-do-do. Okay, okay. Right, this is very good, actually. This right here is one of the few drones that are very good. So, we're going to buy it. So what this will do is, you know those pesky missiles that keep going through our nice 2 shields? Yeah, this can shoot them down. It can also shoot down things like hacking drones and incoming, like boarding drones and stuff. Not combat drones, just the ones that actually try and get onto your ship. And because it's Mark II, it can fire pretty fast. It can also shoot down asteroids, I should point out, but that's not really too big of a deal, because as long as you've got 1 shield, you're fighting against asteroids. And it can shoot down lasers. I don't know how that works, but hey, if it means it can take a volley of, say, 3 lasers and immediately turn it into 2, that sounds pretty good to me. And I'm also going to do a quick fix here. Don't think I want any of these. Shield charge boosters actually sounds really nice, but no, I need to get the defense drone up. That's my defense. Which means I need to spec into drones. Now, we need 5 total power here to do this. Our current drone system has 3, so we need 2 here, so that's 45. 75 plus another 55, I'm going to say, is 130. Which is doable. It's very doable. I'm going to go here. You arrive at the next beacon only to be immediately hailed by a small shuttle. Help us, we are being attacked by pirates. Aid the civilian ship. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Okay. I'm not worried about this. In fact, this is an... okay, no, it's got 2 shields. Maybe I do need the combat drone on this. I can try without, to be fair, because this is a little burst laser, I think. Yeah, it's the same as ours, so it fires 2 shots, and this is a beam. In theory, that can breach our shields, but the chances are so remote that, chances are, like, so remote, unless they're very well timed, that it doesn't concern me too much, really. What also doesn't really concern me too much is this extra thing next to the shield. You might notice their shields are green, because they've got what's known as a Zoltan Super Shield. Which is a special kind of shield that blocks everything, including missiles, whereas the normal shields don't. But you only get a certain number of hits on it, and then once that's out, it's out for the rest of the fight. It doesn't recharge. So there's an extra chunk of thing I've got to work my way through, but I reckon I can do it. Because the Ion Blaster does double damage to the Zoltan shields. So there we are. 2. And just like that, it's almost already gone. So there we are. So the shields are down to nothing. I'll hit them there. Ooh. Okay, hit drones. But luckily this is the one instance where that's really not a problem. Shield's taking a lot of damage, so I'm just going to switch one to drone to weapons. Just try and disable that a bit. As long as one of their weapons are down, it's not really that big of a deal. Switch back to there. Yep, keep that down, stop us taking damage. The pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. Civilian ship wisely made a fast retreat while you distracted the hostile ship. That's fair. Can't blame them for doing that. Let's get to the next beacon. You detect 2 ships, one chasing each other. Scanners show the pursuer is a pirate. Aid the civilian ship. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Ooh, interesting. So we have 2 lasers, I've got 1 shield to block each of those. I've got, well, not I've got, they've got, sorry. A little attacky drone boy, much the same as I have. They've got a defense drone, which shoots down missiles, but I don't have missiles. So, yeah, it's going to be a case of rush their weapon system, it looks like. Do I need to deploy the combat drone here? I don't think I do again. Maybe it would be wise, though, because this has the potential to go very badly if... I'm going to deploy it, I think. Ooh, okay. O2 down. Not great. I think I deployed the drone with a slightly wrong timing, but it's out there now. Okay. Right, there we are. Several systems on their ship are down now as well, which is good. I'm going to switch my burst laser to shields and just keep chunking away at their weapons. Oh. That's unfortunate. At least the drone got in there and hit the shield, so that's something. I should probably have my dude not just sit in O2 when he could be getting some more engine training. Right, there we go. Got the drone part back anyway, so that's fine. The pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. They respond, "It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright, and I'd like to help you like you helped me. The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on your ship. Free weapon. Okay. 125, if I remember correctly. I said we needed 130. Oh, God, I do want to go there, but, unfortunately, there is no way I get there and back before this catches up. So as much as it sucks, we press onwards. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Ooh, a nearby space station hails you. Greetings, your arrival is most fortuitous. We recently came across some extra drones. If you have some fuel, perhaps we can make a deal. Yeah. I would like extra drones, actually. I've been trying to save them. So, that's all good by me. Alright, as far as hostile sectors go, particularly since I had a ship in there that literally couldn't fire back, not bad. This has the makings of a good start of a run. What I need to do now is convert it into something that can be a flagship. So that's going to mean getting that Defense Drone 2 online, but it's also going to mean picking up, I think... It's difficult, because the first stage of the flagship, which is the thing you get at the very... Like, by the flagship, I essentially mean the final boss, which is what this end node is. It has a couple of phases. The first phase isn't really that much of a problem. It's just for the love of God, disable its missile system, and then you'll be fine. And it's 4 shields, I guess, because it has 4 shields, so I'm going to need some more firepower. But, you know, if I get... I think between a burst laser and a combat Mark II, maybe I can get a burst laser Mark II at some point. But, like I say, my priority at the minute is just getting this defense drone up. Then, phase 2 of that flagship is very annoying because it starts having defense drones, which means if I was relying on hacking to kill its 4 shields in the first one, I can't do that on the second phase. So I need to come up with a way around it, and drone scramblers, whatever it's called, is one of the ways around that. Okay. But anyway, new sector, and a distress beacon in the middle of an asteroid field. Your jump interrupts a Zoltan security ship as it follows a Mantis pirate into an asteroid field. They message you. Your presence here will continue to be tolerated, but please do not interfere. Interfere and help the Zoltan ship. You overtake the Zoltan and catch up with the Mantis ship in the asteroid belt. Time to make some friends. This has 3 shields. I'm not sure we can deal with 3 shields yet. Oh, please don't kill my doors. Actually, no, I've got 2 door systems. It's fine. Right, we're getting this straight up. We are... we need to disable these shields immediately. We need to disable its weapons as well, actually. This is a very scary fight. Okay, one hit on the shields. My god, my shields are clinging on for dear life here. Oh, I need to close doors. Okay, I think we're holding. Oh, okay, there goes piloting. Hey, Kirkner, you want to get in there, fix that, buddy? Let's get that back up, get you back to your stations, and it's dead. Okay, that looked a bit dicey for a second there. As you're salvaging the Mantis wreck, the Zoltan security patrol returns with 3 other ships. You quickly salvage what you can and set off before they can stop you for questioning. I thought we were making friends. Wasn't that the entire point of this? To say, like, hey, we got him. Like, what, was I meant to do that non-lethally or something? It's shopping hours. It's real shopping hours. And then if there's nothing in any of these, I can actually get the defense drone up. But if there is... The Zoltan are fascinated by other species and have set up something of an alien knick-knack shop here. Why not take a look? Okay, okay. If given time to prepare, the swarm launcher can replicate multiple warheads. I've never actually used this before. But, yeah. Nothing particularly inspiring here. I don't need 2 ion blasts. I think I don't need 2. Maybe 2 ion blasts would be, like, really good at taking down shields. Part of me doubts it for some reason, though. So, that's going. Other than that, like, I guess I'll take heal, but the rest is, like, lackluster. Alright, what's behind shop number 2? A human ship hails. My friends, please, there is nothing I don't have, and there is nothing worth wanting that I can't get. Why not take a look around my shop? I want hacking, you don't have it. Charge lasers? No. Smart bot. Self-teleporting explosives that damage systems and crew, but not the hull. Can target your own ship. I mean, for 1 power? I might be going crazy, but I think that's, like, not the worst deal. That actually, like, yeah, I can... particularly on ships like we've just seen with those 3, with like 3 shields where they're going to be a real pain. And we're probably going to take a lot of damage just trying to get down the shields. And obviously if they damage weapons or shields, things spiral from there. I think this is not the worst pickup. So I am going to take it. Which puts us just under the 130 threshold for that, defense drone upgrade again. And now we need to allocate an extra thing here. Despite their precautions, pirates begun to harass the local Zoltan settlements across this sector. One such pirate spots your ship and moves in to attack. Okay, well, ooh, I was going to say it's fine, but then we've got teleporting bomb that goes through my shields, flak that goes through my shields, and I guess this is also here. So, it is time to wish that I'd bought those, you know, I'm depowering medbay and putting that in there. Because I'm going to need the dodge. Because there's a lot of things. What I should do, actually, is, move Ion Blast to there. Should I? No, I'm going to put Bomb there. I think Bomb is, the most useful. Okay. I did not set this to target anything. That is, in fact, a mistake. Okay, that's a hit on shields. Let's fix them immediately. They offer to give you some of their goods if you don't destroy their ship. 20 scrap is awful. We are absolutely not taking that. Ooh, flak. Okay, it's fine. I probably could have microed this a bit better to stop that second flak shot. But I was sort of busy fixing the shields. There we are, 42, that's better. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material, which I am going to use to get this defense drone online. Now, good news, we have defense drone capabilities now. Bad news, in a fight where we need both of these, that costs us 2 drone parts. It's really quite expensive. My god, that's the actual longest detour. I think I'm better going here, 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 then maybe here. Yeah. That's the route. We're going up and over. You don't have time to hail the Zoltan ship that's waiting at this beacon before it jumps away. They're a careful race. Okay, not much going on. That's an ion thing. A small rebel research station overlooks a pulsating star. Before you can react, a rebel ship spots you and moves in to attack. It's got the big boy laser. I don't like it. Right. I need to check how much it would cost to upgrade my weapons and react it by 1 more, because, yeah, this is, not ideal. I need to up my reactor by a couple anyway, to be fair. Just so that I'm not have to keep, like, taking stuff out of medbay and engines. Right, let's do that. I think that's the, it's the stance, as it were. Because that chunks down its shields. Right, ion pulse. What that means is that some of my systems are about to lose power. Which ones? I don't know. Oh boy, it's weapons. And shields. I have no shields. Oh god, and now I have no anything. Right. Lovely. Loving that for me. I'm still ioned. My shields are still ioned. Put something in engines to give us dodge. O2 is ioned. Oh, thank god it stopped charging. I was so scared that was red and it was just ready to go. Right. Chuck the ion blast back on. Let's get that back on shields, because I don't want that resurfacing. Actually, no. Get it one on weapons first. I don't want this hitting me while I've got no shields. Speaking of which, can I have shields again? Ah. Okay. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Why is it always shields? I mean, it's fine. Their weapon system got hit, I think, so. Their shield system did not, though, which is unfortunate. Let's try and shoot that down, but I guess we'll fail. Okay, my drone system got shot, but I wasn't using that this time, so that's fine. The enemy ship appears to be powering up to FTL. It's trying to escape. Shoot their engines! And yeah, keep ironing down the shields for a minute. Oh, please keep ironing down the shields. Oh, my shields are down. I may have made a tactical error. Oh, not good. Okay, yeah, we're deploying the defense drone. Not fast enough, apparently. Just wanted to sit there and look at that one. Yeah, we're deploying both drones. You are considerably more well armed than I would have thought. We surrender. Yeah, I can sell this boarding drone. And also, your jump is imminent, so, just gonna take the... I'm just gonna take what I can while I can. Okay, in the meantime, fix that up. Wait for our shields to stop being ioned. Oh, pull something out of there. And then head to this distress beacon. And then down to the nebula, and then we can get out of here. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure if anyone is on board. Sure, I'll hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into the system. It claims the refugees are criminals and accuses you of escorting fugitives. Before you can respond, it cuts communications and powers up its weapons. Well, rude. I mean, luckily, the only thing I'm worried about here, assuming I can get my shields back, is this small bomb, but, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. The temptation to use a boarding drone here. Not kind of sure what their crew is like is the thing. You know what, shall we? Yeah, let's use funny boarding man. Into their weapons, you love to see it. Oh, which is actually quite good because I'm gonna really struggle to take down their stuff otherwise. Yes, that's it. Kill their crew. Stop them from fixing weapons. Oh, they're medbaying? Bruh. Don't do that. No, my boarding drone. Oh well. Caused havoc, I guess. My drone system got hit at some point during that. Okay, I probably don't need to eye on the medbay. That's not ideal. I need to hit there. There we go. So that bomb can stop hitting me. I once again got very distracted by the boarding drone there, I think, but it looked cool. And you know, it was beating up the little Zoltan people. Right, not long now, just watch space game go pew. Yeah, there we go. The Zoltan ship breaks apart and you salvage what you can. The refugee ship thanks for your assistance. As a gesture of goodwill, and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy ship, they offer what supplies they can spare. Alright, 127. That is something we can work with. So before I jump here, let's consider what we need. More power, and also just another 1 in weapons, which is going to cost us 75, which is like a lot. But doing this means we can have the bomb active now as well, so we just need another 30 or so. Just put another 1 in power, so we're comfy on the power front. And then maybe we can worry about getting like a basic hacking system set up. You cycle through wideband comm channels as soon as you arrive. Nothing but static. Nebula spooky. Right, let's get out of here. You're of the long-range beacon. Damn, I would actually have quite liked that. How's... Well, such is the curse of spending all your scrap, I guess. Let's be fair, Kirkland's pretty good at engines at this point anyway, so... The Zoltan for the extra power would have been very nice, but, and yeah, Zinzin's actually pretty good on shields, so... Let's go to this generic civilian sector. Not sure why, just kind of felt like it. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit beacon, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Right. Now, hear me out. What does the store offer me at this point? There's a better burst laser, potentially, which I'm not going to be able to afford. Unless it allows me to sell the boarding drone and sell my old burst laser, and I could sell the Engi Medibot dispersal as well. So it might be worth checking out, but it does lead me into here, then I can come back up here, go through the nebula. Yeah, okay. This sounds a bit wild, but I'm going to do it. The space station here is a travelling merchant who shows you his wares. Got some crew. Got a bunch of systems I don't use. Got a bunch of crap, basically. Is it ever worth selling this for a crew member? No, you know what? We've got systems to find crew members yet. It's fine. I forgot to sell the board. Oh, whatever. Your jump leads to a completely unremarkable binary star system. There is nothing else around. Okay, so let's just stress beacon instead then. I should maybe have bought fuel. I'm glad I didn't sell the boarding drone. Let's go. Oh. Simply misplay into a better scenario. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them asking what's wrong. Aha, I've just realised what this event is as well. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Never send the crew to help against the giant alien spiders. That's how you lose crew members. Send a boarding drone instead. You launch the drone and it crashes through their hull, leaving a huge breach. You watch as the drone tears through the creatures while debris and dead bodies fly out the breach. The owners of the station are less than effusive when they thank you and offer only a meager payment. Maybe it's a good time to leave. Oopsie. But, I mean, it did the job, so... Meh? You come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. You quickly receive a transmission from the pirate. Stay out of this fight and we'll make it worth your while. What have you got? Laser... No, that's good burst laser, missile, beam. I've got defense drones. Fuck your shit. The pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto your ship. Yeah, alright. You know what? It's not even the good burst laser, it's a charged laser. Oh, I need to pull one out of medbay so I can get the defense drone up. And yeah, okay. Come at me. You know what I should maybe get that I've just realised I haven't got? Level 3 shields. It'd be great if I had that. Hey, defense drone, nice job shooting down the missile, you idiot. Please shoot down the missile. This is not working out. I'm going to be honest. The one reason I bought this drone was to shoot down the missiles. And boy howdy is it not doing that. Oh, and now my engines are on fire. Okay. First step, event fire. Yeah, just hold off on that sec. No, I said hold off on that sec. You've proved a sufficient match to the pirates. They are apparently FTL and trying to get away. Not after you've shot my engines, you're not. I mean, dipshit. I'm aware that my engine's critical. Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. Do I take this purely because... Yeah, 4 fuel's fine. Ow. Okay, that still hits that. I need to fix my door system, otherwise I can't close my doors. Can they stop being on fire? There we go. Close them. Everybody come down to engines, because we need to fix a lot of shit. That one, we took a lot of hits. That one was a lot more manic. Let's get everyone back to their stations. Except, I guess, Gumpo can sit here healing. Right. So what's our ship lacking at the minute? An extra thing of shields, for sure. How much would that take? So that takes 160, so I need another 100 scrap for that. Nothing here, save for the vast swirls of gas-reflecting rays from a distant sun. Let's move on up then. Take my time in the nebula. That's not good. Never mind, it's fine. You find 2 heavily damaged ships floating nearby, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Intruders on board. Everyone stand in medbay. Open all doors. Bada bing, bada boom. There we are, watch them scuffle around in there. My Mantis boy got all work. Good old Zinzin. Right. Okay. So we're reaching a turning point in this run now where I really need to find... And this is partly why... Oh, I haven't got any power in my oxygen. I should maybe have that. That was very close. I was wondering why it wasn't going back up. And I was like, oh, wait. Ion Storm. Right, let's wait till that hits 25%, because then I think it'll be safe. And then head back up. Okay. That's, yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, we're hitting a turning point in this run now where I very much need to find some very specific things. Like, I need to find the thing that stops... Well, either hacking and something that stops drones, or I guess maybe with this smart bomb I can try and MacGyver something if I also have cloaking, because it's going to take a while. I mean, in an ideal world I'd have both, but, you know, scrap is limited. That's why you've got to really farm every sector you can. Cool, another ion storm. You arrive in the middle of a plasma storm. Despite the hard conditions, a rebel scout seems to be waiting for you. Great, good for it. Happy for it. Let's kill its weapons. What don't I need? I'll just put something in engines in here for the extra dodge, I think. Is it ever worth? No, I can't actually, so it's never... so it is never worth. I need that weapon system down immediately. Oh, never mind, they've put it down for me. Excellent. To do that... This is, distressing. Right, okay, we're in need of a new plant. No, wait, I'm silly. I forgot what this drone was. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, because that's going to happen. And that's going to blow up, and I've just wasted a drone part. Yeah, I'm working on it, bud. Yeah, okay, so not ideal. Wait, I have enough for this. What went down? Was my med bay still on or something? I mean, alright, I guess. Well, oh, no, they've turned on missiles. Okay, that's a miss. That's good, that's good. That's 4 lasers. That's hits. Okay. Please, can their missile system go down? I could try deploying another combat drone. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, they've turned that back on, which is annoying. I'm not going to be able to get another shot off before this blows up. Oh, it is though, apparently. Hey, I hit their drone. Nice. Does mine not explode, please? Yes, let's go. Alright. Their drones are down. Or apparently not enough. Okay, so I've been wasting my time there. Love it, love it. Enemy ship appears to be powering up. I mean, yeah, fair. Need to damage its engines. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do. It's got 3 shields! Why does it have 3 shields? Oh, this has been the worst fight. This has been one of the fights of all time. Okay. Well, that was a disaster, and I hate plasma storms. Can I not have a plasma storm now, please? Don't. Oh, okay. You jump into a sector of the nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at the beacon moves in to attack. Good, yeah, just... No. I don't want to fight in another plasma storm. Please stop making me fight in plasma storms. Yeah, see, this is all I wanted. A black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the danger of the nebula for pushing his wares. Perish. I'm not buying some rando stuff from him. Do you have any idea how much scrap is? Like, in these parts? Also, your weapons are kind of garbo. Although I really do need that shield upgrade. Like, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, this is why my hull is this low. Is it worth defense droning? Yeah, it's worth defense droning. Let's have our weapons just chunk down their shields slowly. If they can, actually. Am I going to need the combat drone here? I'm going to need the combat drone here, aren't I? Right then. Well, that's deployed now as well. God. These are defense drones actually doing work here and blocking some damage. This means I need 2 drone parts for this, though, because... Yeah, things with 3 shields still kind of ruin me. So I don't know how I deal with things with 4 shields later on down the line. It's a real rough state of affairs. You have clearly bested us. We merely request our lives. 5 fuel, yeah. You got it. I can go here, then I can go here, then I can maybe go here, and then back up here. Right, yeah, come on. 40 more scrap. Okay. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships at the small station is offering a deal. Yeah, I'll take 10 fuel. Think I will, actually. Sounds very cool. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure if anyone is on board. Its communication system seems to be down. I don't want to board the ship. I just don't. Like I said, that's how you lose crew members. I'm not in the market for that. The nearby planet shows a site of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message in space. Warning. Quarantine level 5 in effect under FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning. Quarantine level 5, so on and so forth. There's a shop. It might have good stuff in it, but I won't be able to get back to the beacon in time, so no. Well, I could sell my boarding drone, because I don't think I'm going to get the event for that again. The long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drives charge, you can jump to the next sector. I don't mind if I do. Oh, Mantis controlled. Well, may I be the first to say bollocks. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensuring your hull plating is up to scratch, that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Okay, Holy crap, a weapon is just floating in space. Let's go. What is this? Okay. So yeah, extra stuff to sell. We just need to find a shop. So I reckon we go forward, we scout, and then we just like loop around the exit beacon essentially. For once, you see the Mantis before they see you. You only got 2 shields, I'm attacking you. And yes, it's makes complete sense you have that. Let's eye on the shields, burst laser the weapons. I'm also going to power up the smart bomb and put that into shields. I'm thinking... So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need more power bars is what I'm thinking. Okay, I don't want to blow everything on this actually. I think with the smart bomb active we can go with this. Put another one in engines. Oh yeah, right, that's why I was doing this. Don't hit my drones. Don't do that. Yeah, you can futz around with that instead. Alright, that's exactly what we needed. That hit there disabled this big 4 laser, so I've only got the 2 lasers, which my shields could block anyway, but my defense drones made super sure of. I don't really need the smart bomb anymore. I need to not waste the... Oh, we need to close the doors. Can I get... How much did I say it was for shields? 160, right? So after this I can get level 3 shields, which will be huge for my continued survival. Never actually moved any of my crew back to their positions, so this is just... Don't hit oxygen. Don't do that. Okay, their weapons are all back up, because I appear to have been missing a fair bit. There we go. Had me worried for a second there. Noemi is kind of dying. I should probably turn medbay on if I'm going to have people stand in it. That would be the move. So going back on the stations, particularly Noemi on weapons, because weapons charge faster if she's there, which is great. I don't think I ever explained this actually, but each crew, if you send them to work on stuff, has stats. So you can see how my, how on Noemi, her weapon stat is like maxed out, which means they charge 20% faster. So it's not a small bonus either. Kirkner's been hanging around engines enough that we get a bunch of extra evasion. Zinzin's got 20% faster shield recharge from hanging around there, and we've got another bunch of evasion from Gumpo. Although, for all this extra firing we're doing, we're not hitting with a lot of it. Which, you know, firing them wildly into space is cool and all, but we do have a job to do here, and that job is to not get shot by these guys. Oh my bloomin'. Can we get something with these burst lasers, please? There we go, thank you. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 191, you are giving me those level 3 shields. Done, sorted. And then we've got 31 scrap left over, plus a plethora of weapons and drones that we're not using that we could sell. So I reckon we go here, just scout around. Yeah, this seems to be the play. Maybe here, here, here. And then like around here, yeah. Where did I just say there? There, yeah. You find a rebel automated scout floating in this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. It also appears to have no shields. I'm going to attempt to download the ship's data store. So you accidentally reactivate the ship's AI. Its weapons immediately go online. Prepare for a fight. It has cloaking. Oh no, I see why this might be a problem now. Hey, defense drone, you're needed. Because that's law weapons. One of them's hit my O2. Hey, Kirkner, you wanna fix that for me, bud? Just everything into weapons. Get their weapons offline, because that's a lot of weapons. Should I be combat 1 droning here? I think the damage is done at this point. Never mind, I'm combat 1 droning because all of that missed. Fuck everything. And it's cloaked again. I've got to take more damage. Yay. Okay, I made a mistake. At least it's only lasers, though. About 5 of them. Thank God Kirkner was still in O2. Really, the smart money there would have been to, let's kill that cloaking, because I'm bored of that happening. Kirkner, get back on engines. We need your dodge proficiency. Okay. I believe the worst of it is over. We are not looking in hot shape, though. Okay, scrap material. I need a shop. Quite badly. We also need enough, blooming power bars. I'm going to buy an extra power bar. Just so that when shit hits the fan, I don't have to pull stuff out of engines. Yeah, I'll just wait for that to do that. So there we are. So now I can keep my defense and combat drones up. I don't have very many drones either. I need to buy more drones. Or find more drones. When they see the Mantis warship waiting in ambush at your intended coordinates, your crew is relieved to know you've jumped some way off the mark. I do need the scrap, though. The problem is, I can't dodge fights like this. It's got, okay, so it's got lasers. It's presumably got crew teleport, because it's a Mantis ship. Crew teleport doesn't scare me. I have a med bay. These lasers with the defense drone don't particularly scare me. I've got some missiles I can use with the smart bomb. It doesn't have, okay. It's just got lasers and, yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, just lasers and a beam. Not even crew teleport. Which, you know, works for me. So this fires 3 times, this fires once. Even if all 3 of these hit, which is unlikely, my defense drone can take down this one, or some configuration of. The only thing I've got to worry about then is the beam, but if at least one of these 4 shots misses, and I've got, you know, a guy who's good in evasion and not the min power and shields, one of them should probably miss. See what I do need to do. Time my burst laser a bit better, I think. That needs to not be on auto fire until the until it can actually hit. Which, you know, was the plan there. Oh, that fires twice. Okay, this changes the maths a bit. Right, I'm gonna put some rounds into weapons, because there we are. It's taken 2 shots off the table, which is great. Keep firing into their weapons. I'm very tempted to fire at their engines, honestly. It's a bit of a weird move, but because the weapons aren't doing too much damage, and I'm bored of them dodging. Oh, all their shields are back. Okay. Guess we're back to smart bombing this, and then kinda just, yeah, waiting on using the burst laser. Alright, go gadget smart bomb. Or don't, you know. Okay, so now I don't need the smart bomb. Just keep putting everything into shields. Now they're dodging again because someone went and fixed their engines. Shields down. Thank you. Right. Engines. Sod off. God. This amount of survivability proudly brought to you by Defense Drone 2, by the way. very, very good at acting as an extra layer of shields that blocks missiles, basically. Alright, there we are. Good scrap, good scrap. Distress beacon. I really need a shop, man. I need a shop very badly, and I need it to give me, God, I need it to give me some stuff. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread virulently. They are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. Send in your crew? No. Ignore move on? No. Engi crew. Send your Engi to calm down the infected. Because they're robot people and they can't get diseases. With no fear of catching the disease, your Engi crew member helps reassure and organize the infected humans. Calmed by its extensive knowledge of the human physiology, the infected submits to the quarantine in the hopes that a cure can be found soon. The colony leaders offer a reward for helping to prevent an ugly incident. Ooh, another distress beacon. Again, cool. Can I get a shop? Please. No, I cannot. I'll get something with breach missiles when I've got no hull instead. That's cool. A small Mantis cruiser is broadcasting a repeating message on a wideband frequency. All non-Mantis ships that enter our territory are forfeit. Lower your shields and surrender if you value your lives. On the plus side, excuse me while I just zoop people to medbay. But on the plus side, only 2 shields, which means that I don't have to worry about using the smart bomb on stuff. So, get the vent going. Oh no, not my sensors. Anything but my sensors. The shields down? Because it don't look like it. Please shoot that down. Thank God. Ooh. Oh! You ever just realised that you forgot to close the doors? Because boy, howdy, I just did. Yeah, don't worry guys, it's fine. Just me not concentrating. Okay, shoot that down. They're back. Oh, okay, sure, you want to attack the pilot? That works for me. Means I can close all this up and get some oxygen back as well, which is appreciated. To be fair, they keep throwing people at me at the crew teleporter, because like that Engi just died. So like, I like to like strip this, which would be interesting. In fact, you know what? I'm so intrigued by this. Hop on sensors, let's see what they're doing. Suffering is what they're doing. I'm gonna hit their piloting system and kill this guy. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so this guy's fighting fires. Their weapon systems are just gone. Don't you try and move from room to room. I'm trying to... Come on. Let me have this. If I just leave him, will the fires kill him, actually? Yeah, you know what? Keep charged, but don't necessarily need to auto-fire. I just want to... In a morbid sense, I just kind of want to watch this. Is this gonna... Because, like, they don't have a med bay or a cloning bay. So... Why not? Why not let the fires spread? Unless they've got, like, super blast-resistant doors or something. Really? Not spreading to piloting? Come on, you know you want to spread the piloting. There it is. Oh my, he's having to run away because he knows he can't. That's kind of tragic. Hey, now hang on a second. That's cheating. There we go. Got him. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials, which gets us way more scrap than normal. If only there was a place I could spend it. Because, yeah, like... I've got a lot of potential here. Like, a hacking system would be great. A combat drone 2 would be great. More drones and missiles would be great. A better weapon than Burst Laser 1 would be great. I've got a boarding drone to sell, a heavy ion to sell, potentially a Burst Laser 1 to sell if that is the route I'm going. I've got a hull I need repairing. All of these are contingent on me finding a shop. Ooh, okay. A rebel ship hails you. Federation scum? We've waited a long time for this. Okay, everyone back to your stations. And that's a lot of lasers. I think this is one of those 2-drone type beat fights. Maybe with an added smart bomb in. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just ion down this. I'm going to let the smart bomb go off first. And then, once it's gone off and it's damaged the shields, hopefully. Yeah, there we are. Then I'm going to fire this. Okay, I really need a shop. Because they're breaching my shields. Oh, and they're also setting things on fire, which is not very cash money. Right, okay, the shield still needs to go down is the problem. I need something on weapons, though. In fact, you know what, Smart Bomb? No, we're going weapons. Okay, that's alleviated the problem a little bit. Do I need the Smart Bomb anymore? No, I need to save missiles, is the honest answer. Those 2 misses were tragic. They were really bad. Combat Drone 1, though, like, I give this guy a lot of shit for not aiming, but it's good damage if they've got no shields. Alright, you win. Here's some of our equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. This isn't very good, my guy. I mean... No, I think I can get more scrap by just killing you. Just keep the shields locked down. There we go. There we are. 37 and 2 missiles. Didn't get the drone part, but it was better. Okay, what's this distress? That sounds like a fight. Oh no. Haha, I knew someone would fall into our dastardly trap. It appears this distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. That's got a lot of things. I don't like it's got a lot of things. I have to use another 2 drones. God, okay. Thank God we upgraded to level 3 shields, hey? God, if I can make it to a shop, this run's actually going to be so, like, potentially so huge. But, yeah, it's about finding that mythical, opportunity to do so. God, you know, I've got to put the smart bomb on this, I think. Ooh. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, weapons are down. The smart... Okay, actually, no, it's just the smart bomb. I organised this properly. Okay, I've got an Engi on here, so... repairs can be made fairly quickly. Medbay's down. God, I'm not liking this. I'm not going to lie to you. Something hit that drone. What? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, that's fine. That's been cancelled out. Oh, do I stick around and fight this one? Because I think if I stick around and fight, I might die. Yeah, no, I don't want to risk it all on one of these flaks. Just killing me, I think. To preserve the run, I've got to move. Yeah, 12 scrap's a cheap price for 6 fuel. I mean, I don't really need fuel, but you know, you take what you can. We're gonna go to the Zoltan sector. Please, for the love of God, have a shop. Oh, God. Come on, man. Check everyone's healthy. Where the shops at? You come across a quiet part of Zoltan space and encounter an ancient Zoltan wise man who has managed to harness the power of a spatial rift, but seems to have been driven completely mad by the power. Choose your doom, he demands. This is all part of a day's work. I guess slug? Do not be fooled, Federation, by her soft underbelly. You detect a wormhole opening up, and seconds later a slug ship is attacking from the other direction. Fantastic, it has too many shields. I genuinely don't think I can deal with that. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and, like... Christ, that's a lot of lasers, and that beam is terrifying. We're going to need to just bomb their weapons at, like, the earliest possible opportunity. I have to keep one shield up, or I'm gonzo. Okay, that weapon down. That's big. That's big. Ooh, okay. This is not great. We need shields fixing stat. We need this charging immediately. We need to get the fuck out of here. Because we can't deal with 4 shields. Because we need a shop. Real bad. Like, I have so much scrap to spend. Okay, we gotta get out, gotta get out. God, I can only go down here. This is so bad. Okay. It's worrying that the rebels have penetrated so deep into uncharted space, even if it is only an unmanned craft. It arms its weapons. You should do the same. Yeah, okay. Love that. This actually isn't too troubling. This is kind of okay. So okay, in fact, I think I can get away with just this. Because, like, the beams can't go through shields. This hopefully gets shot out the sky by my defense drone. And we're all good from there. Ooh, don't auto-fire that, actually. Okay, Ion, if you could hit. Lasers go. Bring down the shield, or just miss both, you know. Okay, there we are. So now, as long as I can keep some targets locked, then we should be fine. But I do need to, before the timing lines up, kill these weapons. Oh, God. Okay, defense drone, hit that, please. I'm going to assume it did off screen. Okay, missiles down. Can stop sweating as much now. Okay, one of the drones got hit by my laser, I think. Okay, the weapons are down enough. I need to make sure that their shields stay down. Otherwise, we're going to have to use more missiles to get in. And I don't have spare missiles. And do you know why I don't have spare missiles? Because there's no bloody shops anywhere. Just please. Someone hook me up with an internet connection. I got Amazon Prime. They sell, like, space weapons these days, is that right? I just need a shop. Okay, just keep shields down. God. The mischance noise is so brutal as well. I have to assume everything has, like, reasonably good engines. Speaking of that, have I not had full power on my engines at this point? I think, like, I can't take power out of engines at this point because I need every morsel of dodge chance. Defense drone, thank you. Come on, just one more hit. There we go. Okay. I'm walking around with 260 scrap. What do I improve? I think realistically at this point I have to put another bar into engines. Like, there's no universe in which I can't do that. This beacon is great for scouting. Please give me, like... Not an ion star! Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're just dead. This is where the run ends, ladies and gents. Okay, right. So there's a defense drone, but the second that defense drone goes down, we're dead. It's got boarding, so I need to move here. Other than that, it's actually not too threatening, but all my weapons do nothing. There and thereabouts. Okay, wait for them to come through the door. Close the doors. Yep, ion pulse. My shields... Oh, my shields are fine. Okay, no, it's fine. We've got the defense drone. It can also shoot down shields. Their boarding party is dead. While that's down, I'm going to turn the med bay on like I should have done before. Everyone back to your stations. Maybe I can get out of here, because I'm not... It's got no shields. It's got no shields. Go, 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 go. Hang on. Hold a minute. Something crazy might be... Oh, God. No, we gotta leave. No, we gotta leave. I was just thinking something crazy might be happening here. And, yeah, the crazy thing is I'm fucking dying. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get me out of here! Oh! Oh, okay. Can this distress beacon not be a fight, please? This is a fight! I'm just gonna not interfere and immediately get hit by an asteroid and die. Ah! No! Oh. One last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. Because I didn't get a shot for about 3 sectors in a row or something ridiculous. I had all the scrap. I was ready to make, you know... I was ready to make that final push of getting the hacking system so I can actually deal with level 3 and 4 shields. Or, you know, getting a better burst laser. And, them's the breaks sometimes. It just doesn't happen. Which is a bit frustrating, and we definitely got a bit, got a bit close at the end there for a while, but, yeah, you know, still. It's why you run these things again and again, and we did get an achievement out of this run, actually, for killing a ship without using any weapons, and just drones. So that's something. But anyway, I think that's actually a pretty good place to wrap this up, so, thank you all very much for watching. My name has been Artorius Winchester, and you better believe I still don't have an outro. You know, what do you think this is? A stream with production quality? No, absolutely not. I'll see you next time, anyway.